Hello guys, welcome back to Nothing But Honey over here. I am the Beachwell and I'm here to talk about Bob's Burgers movie. So I'll say about the movie, it's really good, especially if you're a big fan of Bob's Burgers. The Bob's Burger movie is a 2D animated film and it's directed by the series creator Bernard Belcher and Bernard Derriman. On October 4th, 2017, it was announced that Bob's Burger movie was in development and it was on schedule to be released on July 17, 2020. Of course, it occurred in that year of a little pandemic, which had been pushed back a little further until finally the movie was released on May 27, 2022. But something was a little odd when I was going through the theater. It was mostly empty. Not many people showed up to the film and I was pretty shocked.
I am shocked! Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
I feel like the movie was poorly advertised, like either the marketing department or just Fox didn't care. It's just weird to me. I did not find out about the movie existence until my bro came up to me and told me that a Bob's Burger movie was about to come out in 2 weeks, which was kind of embarrassing. If you think about it, Bob's Burger is like a little guy in Fox animation side. Bob's Burger had a little bit competition side by side with Family Guy and The Simpsons, just trying to survive so it won't meet the same fate as the Cleveland show. I don't know if you guys remember that.
What the hell? He's getting his own show?
But yeah, it was a thing back then. But besides that, let's get right into the movie itself. Oh, and just to let you guys know, there is going to be some spoilers ahead, so you guys have been warned. So as the summer is around the corner and school's about to come out, Bob and Linda Belcher are worried about, or mostly Bob is worried about, his business loan from the bank, which Bob usually struggles with. But besides that, they have a little nice melody in there, which I actually enjoyed. I believe it was Sunny Side Up Summer. It's just kind of funny because it looks like they were just trying to bribe the bank with a couple of fries and a burger so they could get an extension on their loan, but obviously the bank said no. Now you see Bob actually being more worried than he ever has been. So Bob feels like he's already given up hope, and Linda, the positive around there, giving Bob positive mind and cheering him up. And she's always the spirit in the show, and I actually like that about her. Like, let's just say we all need somebody like Linda, just being your cheerleader every single day, cheering you up. And luckily for Bob, that's what she is for him. And then here comes the kids, which is Tina Belcher. I'll start with her since she's the oldest. Tina is Tina, just trying to get a boy of her dreams, which is Jimmy Pesto Jr., trying to be a summer boyfriend. And Gene Belcher, who loves to play his music. His to-do list, he wants to reform his band so he could play it at Wonder War. I think Tina and Gene are the least in the movie. They're there, but they're just like, I just wish they had more things to do. Maybe they do have a purpose in the film. I just see them, they were just there and they were just in the background most of the time, and they're helping one of the best characters is Louise, who is by my all-time favorite character in the TV series and in the film. And I love it in the movie that she was basically into a dare, which she was basically ridiculed for refusing to perform a stunt on the school playground, afraid of losing her hat that she believes that's the source of her bravery. After Louise was shamefully mocked after the whole playground, she found out that an underground water main breaks and creating a giant sinkhole in front of the family's restaurant. And here comes the other characters into the mix is Kevin Fishoder and Felix, his brother, and his cousin Grover. The landlord's completely is ignoring them and is uninterested in having the hole repaired quickly, which is bad business for Bob. So Louise is still thinking about her playground incident and she was trying to prove the kids that she's still brave. So she decided to climb into the sinkhole to prove her bravery. Louise discovered a skeleton in there, which the police came in and they've identified him as the Cotton Candy Dan. He was a carny at the Wonder Wharf who disappeared 6 years ago. And then Kelvin is arrested after the murder weapon is found in his possession. But Louise is convinced of his innocence and gathers her family, which is Tina and Gene, to help her find the actual killer. Now, in the other part where actually Teddy does come in, eventually he plays a good role in here as well. He's the one who actually constructed a grill cart so they can actually sell food on the street until the sinkhole is eventually filled. But the funny thing is about it is they had to hide from the health inspectors, which is Hugo and Ron. So Teddy does have a good play. He's always the lovable character in there. And there's other characters here as well, as like Mr. Franz, Sergeant Bosco, Mickey, and so on and so on. You get the point. Let's talk about the 2D animation and the music, of course. I like the 2D animation style. It reminds me so much from the good old days, just to name a few. The Iron Giant, The Prince of Egypt, and El Dorado, even the Simpsons movie. Man, I can go on and on about the 2D animation films. It was like a tradition back then. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like the other animations, but something about the 2D animation feels right to me. To be honest, I can make like a whole different video about this topic. So where was I? Oh yeah, the music. The music was really good. I enjoyed it very much. You could even tell the voice actors are having so much fun with this. And some of them, you could say it's pretty goofy. But in this film, I could say that there's quite a few that actually got my head stuck into it, especially the melody. Is The Lucky Duck was one of my favorites. It involves the Carnies and especially Louise. So right back into the plot. So the Belchers actually go up and try to find some investigation. They go after the whole music with the Carnies, which is Lucky Ducks, which is my all-time favorite. One of the Carnies show up and they say something about Felix, that he's the one who's probably behind all this. So they went to his treehouse. And it was pretty nice, and it's nice seeing the treehouse again. And after finding out that Felix was trying to run away from a different country, they actually make their way following Felix to Wonder Wharf, which they discovered a secret clubhouse. And then that's when Kevin arrives unexpectedly. I thought he was still being jailed, but the funny thing is he was just having to post in bail, and followed by his cousin lawyer, and just figuring out that they were about to leave basically in a submarine, just having a nice tour around there. And the kids told them that Kevin will be convicted if he tries to leave. And that's when Louise discovers a photo that Grover was wearing a novelty cufflinks that matches the photo and the bite scar on his arm to Dan's teeth. Louise realized that he is the killer, while the killer figures out that Louise figured him out. That's when Grover finally gets the harpoon and he was ready to shoot one of them if they move. And that's when Bob and Linda came after when the Carnies were chasing them around in the Wonder Wharf. They got holed up as well. Grover admits to killing Dan in a plot to frame Calvin, inheriting his family fortune and replacing Wonder Wharf with a mega park. Grover was sick and tired of Felix and Calvin basically just belittling him every single time, so now he had enough of them. After that, he takes Felix and Calvin into the submarine where he was planning them so they would drown in the submarine, not before the Belchers escape in a go-kart, but that's when Grover gives chase after launching Calvin and Felix into the ocean to drown. So the Belchers were having this chase scene, which was pretty nice. I actually enjoyed the chase scene. So the Belchers reached their restaurant, but that's when they noticed that the sinkhole was still there and it was barely touched. So that's when Grover comes up and actually pushes their vehicle into the sinkhole and buries them alive. And after that, Grover did have a plan to actually burn down Wonder Wharf, basically lighting a fuse to burn down the park. They start having a family kind of reunion, which Louise finally admits that she was not brave, but that's when they comfort her. And that's when actually Linda was losing hope as well. Losing hope, and she's finally ready to give up, but that's when Bob actually steps in and becomes a cheerleader for Linda and actually raises her spirits up. And I like that when that Louise was actually not brave, that she was losing confidence. But Bob and Linda revealed that Linda made Louise's hat as a reward for being brave on her first day in preschool. And it was a nice little montage right there. We all, like a lot of the fans, wonder where did the hat came from. And in honor of Bob's mother, which she made a brief appearance, her favorite item was her pink hat. Bob realized that underneath them there was a water main, which he started the engine, which the wheel rims saw through water main. The water launches the go-kart, which within the Belchers, to the surface where Teddy was waiting there for them, and then he helps him get loose and they tell him to call the police while they actually go rushing into Wonder Wharf, where Louise removes the fuse and preventing the fire that which could have caused damage to Wonder Wharf, that could have burned the whole thing down. Teddy called the police, rescues Kevin and Felix from the ocean, which Louise contacted Sergeant Basco to arrest Grover. So 1 week later, Kelvin makes the Belchers a loan payment in gratitude, which Bob and Linda were kind of taunting the bank how they were making their final payment. So, and Tina admits her feelings to Jimmy Jr. and kisses him. And then Jean's band performs to the small audience. And then Louise performs the playground stunt and drops her hatch, which are showing her that she's no longer afraid. And the sinkhole is patched up and Bob's Burgers hold its grand reopening. If I got any issues with the film is that Tina and Jean, they were mostly the weakest in the movie just because they don't have something to do besides Tina just chasing after a boy and Jean as well. It feels like they were just sitting there in the sidelines. Overall, I'll give this film an 8 out of 10. It's really good, it's engaging, but I could see why fans could enjoy this even more. Like a hardcore fan of Bob's Burger, give it even a 9, maybe a 10. And I could see why there's someone new coming into this and won't actually enjoy it as the rest of us. And I could see it going down for a 7, even a 6. And thank you guys for watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time on the next Honey movie review. Oh no, they're here! I gotta go! Later, guys.
Hey, there's a plate we don't need to wash. A dine and dash of Bob!
Oh my God, I'm gonna get him.
Go!
Bob's chasing him. Go, Bob! Oh, Bob gave up. Now he's walking back. Now he's stopping to rest.
He got away. It all happened so fast.
It happened kind of fast.
What, I should have caught him? He had a huge head start.
Maybe spend a little less time fooling with your apron.
I can't run with it on, Teddy.
Can't run so good with it off, either.
Well, someone else could have chased him too, right?
I was busy memorizing his face.
Ooh, what'd you get? I'll make a sketch.
Well, I was startled, so I didn't get much. Definitely 2 eyes.
Yeah, that checks out. That's the guy I saw, too.
Oh my God.